nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's the king. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. A perfect counter shot. No power in those punches. Just got their bell rung. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
A scoring left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter shot lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And a counter left. He blocks the right uppercut. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
I'd like to see more jabs. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Offensive display, landing that left counter. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now? Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good counter left hand there. Missed him with that uppercut. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their...
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He misses with that jab. Nice counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose it. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That left lands. Perfect counter lands. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job landing that left counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Got out of the way of that right hook. Lands with the right counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Great counter right hand there. Nice counter shot. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them nonstop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
And he misses with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And this with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Hard we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Counter punching. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out. Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. You'd like to... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Counter right. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Oh, what a punch! Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. after what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 10. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.